Welcome to our video of our visit to Playacar Palace. We traveled the dates of November 8th to 16th in 2024. Before you arrive, it is important to have a departure plan. With our Palace membership, we have free shuttle services to and from the Cancun airport. You can easily find them outside in the front area, holding up signs next to a pillar that says Palace Resorts or Palace Company. It is also important to know that if you do not have a ride, don't get one outside in the airport lobby. Walk to the outer perimeter of the airport and catch a cab or an Uber there. It is so much cheaper, I promise you. Ubers are not allowed on airport property. Our shuttle ride from the airport to Playacar Palace took about 75 minutes. It did take some time getting out of the airport due to vehicle congestion on the outer perimeter, but that is from all the Uber drivers and taxis waiting for you on the outside of the airport. We arrived later in the evening, so there wasn't much to show you, but when I woke up this next morning, what a view. When we checked in, they said that we will have a partial view, and I was like, no man, we've been members for 11 years. I think we need a full view. And Buddy stepped up. He gave us this sweet view, no extra charge, king room. Our room number was 423. I could not have been happier. Now this is our second trip to Playacar Palace, and I have to say, out of all the Palace resorts and the other resorts that we have visited, this has to be my absolute favorite lobby. With the koi pond and the tree right there in the front lobby, it's a unique feature I don't think other resorts even have. So whether it's the whole inside outside or outside on the inside kind of thing, whatever it is, it works. I love it. I'm a fan. The staff is right there. Nature's right there. It's absolutely beautiful. I hope you enjoyed as well. One of the most frequently asked questions from anyone who has never been to Playacar Palace or even Playa del Carmen per se is how far exactly is the resort from Fifth Avenue? Well, let's go for a little walk right now and see exactly how close Fifth Avenue is to Playa del Carmen, because it's crazy close. One thing I should mention is that there really is no order to my video here as far as like day and time. It's whatever I've kind of pieced together with some kind of fluency, and hoping it works. But this is Cafe Del Mar for breakfast, and breakfast is pretty standard, the same every day. You have your omelet station, you have toast you can have avocado and egg, you can have yogurt, you can have a juice at the juice bar. For myself, I'm trying to eat healthier, so I did request an egg white omelet, and as you can see, did a fantastic job at making it. They threw on the cheese. They did a great job. So anytime I can get a great breakfast and have a full belly, I'm a happy man. Another of my favorite things about Playacar Palace is the pool. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's just right. There's the hot tub right there, and it's actually a hot tub, or a jacuzzi, or a whirlpool, whatever you want to call it. The water in there is warmer than the actual pool itself, so if it's a chilly day and you want to get warmed up, just go sit in there. If you want to sit on the beach is right there. It's accessible to so many great things, and there's always something going on in the pool area, like right here. Mixology. Sit down at the bar, learn about a couple of new drinks, or 10. You can sample them all if you want. It's totally up to you. Just put your hand up. I promise you there is no shortage of things to do at Playacar Palace. From spin class to water volleyball, boxing class, on the water yoga, or whether you just want to lay out in the sun and catch some beautiful rays in the Mexican sun, there's always something to do here at Playacar Palace. And if the weather's not nice outside, you can go inside and maybe play some pool. They have ping pong, or go to the bar and have a drink. No shortage of things to do at Playacar Palace. So even though we've been members for 11 years now, we always still take advantage of the offers that they have to take us on a tour or show us what they got, the presentation. Anybody that's been a member or that has been to Palace, you know that this is coming. This is how they make their money to draw you in. So right now we are looking at a governor suite. For myself and my wife, this really isn't anything we'd ever utilize. It's a bit pricey for what it's worth. And honestly, for us, how much time do we spend in our room to utilize these things? It's not really worth it for us. But if you're an older couple, or if you're just the type of people that just like to hang out in your room and maybe take advantage of the deck or the jacuzzi tub. We've never used our jacuzzi tub in the 9 days we were there. They're nice views and they have lots of space, but really nothing that we would take advantage of. Now next we move on to the presidential suite, which is 2 rooms into one kind of thing. So obviously it's way bigger. There's a bar there, a kitchen table so you can order room service, and has an extra room that we're going to head into here right away. And that room, obviously if you have kids, you can have them in there. They have their own space, or if you're traveling with another couple, say you're traveling with your grandparents or some family members and you want to kind of keep yourself separate, these rooms are ideal, again, if you have the money, if you are of that type to enjoy this, then by all means. The only thing I was really disappointed in is it doesn't have a deck. Sure, the extra room has a jacuzzi and everything else like that, but you're kind of not really having your own privacy as far as the deck goes. The kids, well, there's an Xbox there. I mean, I'm an adult and I still play Xbox, so I mean, adults can totally take advantage of it as well. There's a king bed, there's a full bathroom on both sides of the room. Even on this side, there's a massive walk-in closet. So if you want to spoil yourself and you have the resources and the people to go with you, by all means, get a governor's suite, get a presidential suite, and take advantage of what Palace Resort has to offer. One of our favorite experiences at Playacar Palace is the Teppanyaki show, or the hibachi show as some people call them. This is Jonathan, and he is probably one of the better hibachi or teppanyaki chefs that I've seen. We had one last year at Moon that really missed the mark. He maybe was new at it and just didn't do the things that they normally do, but Jonathan was excellent. And that's one of our favorite things to check out. Momo, I believe they have one at every Palace resort, and if they don't, I'd be kind of surprised because it is kind of their one of their staple restaurants. But to be able to light up a stove like that, or a stove top, and not take out your eyebrows, that's a pretty good skill right there. He's entertaining, he's funny with his little whoop whoop. But yeah, so go take the family. You do have to reserve your spot and make sure you dress up. Every restaurant there, except for the buffet, does have a dress code. So you have to wear closed-toed shoes, pants with seams, not just shorts. Not long. It doesn't have to be long pants, but they have to be shorts that are kind of dressier shorts, and shirts and things like that. So the Italian restaurant, the Mayan restaurant, and the Momo were all, dress attire qualified type things. So, but check it out. It is certainly worth your time, and leave the guys a tip. I mean, they work hard. Sure, they get paid for their time, but it's always nice to show your appreciation. And what better to have food thrown at your face to try and catch it in your mouth, or watch somebody next to you try and get food in their mouth. Either way, it's all good, and it's a lot of fun. So when you stay at Playacar Palace, make sure you go say hi to Jonathan and the crew at Momo's. You will love it. I kind of wish I got more footage of the weddings. While we were there were at least 2 weddings, and they were fantastic. This was a lot of fun. I just didn't want to impose on the actual ceremony itself, but they're beautiful. Great place to get married. So Playacar Palace is a family resort, but to be honest, there really isn't a lot to do. For the younger kids, there is this play area, but there is no arcade, there's no water slide, there's no teen-friendly kind of activities. So if you are looking for a family-friendly resort, I suggest Beach or Moon, Sunrise, or Nuzik. I tell you, one of my favorite spots here at Playacar Palace was the Sweet and Coffee spot. Now, we were in here about 2 or 3 times a day, whether it was to get a latte or an energy cookie or some ice cream or to get a crepe made, or even if you wanted to get a sandwich to go, if you maybe needed something to tide you over till lunch, or if you're going on an excursion, go in there, grab yourself a sandwich, something to hit the road with. It's perfect. So a fairly recent addition to Playacar Palace is Madre Mia, which is a Mexican-style restaurant. Very delicious, great food. There was a couple of things that maybe I wouldn't get again. I got the steak and I wasn't quite a fan, but I did have the crispy octopus bites, and oh my goodness, they were fantastic. Check out this menu. It's full of a lot of different options. My wife got the smashed potatoes or mashed potatoes. They were amazing. One of the things I always look forward to as a Palace member is the spa. The spa day or half day is a big treat, and it's something I just love. Anything from just your regular massage, there's wood therapy massage, there's facials, there's hydrotherapy pool and jacuzzis, there's even heated loungers. And as you can see, they have a salon or a salon for hair and makeup and to get your nails done. This is a beautiful treat, especially as a Palace member, something you definitely want to take advantage of. Now, one location I frequently visited was the Aqua Bar, just on the other side of the pool here, and it is the only place in the pool area that you're allowed to have food. The reason for that is because they want to avoid seagulls from being a nuisance around the pool area, and really, food gets dropped into the pool and stuff like that. It makes quite a mess, but there's fresh drinks, there's fresh food, there's a pizza oven. It's a great place to hang out. Playacar Palace has no shortage of great restaurants, and Trattoria is one of them with fine food. I had the seafood fettuccine. It was amazing. And anything on this menu, I'm sure if you are a fan of it, you will love it. And one of the favorite things that we like to do, especially after a great meal like this, is we like to have a Mayan coffee. Now, if you've never had a Mayan coffee, just ask your server. We asked our buddy Kevin here, and Kevin brought everything over. It's, I don't even really know what's in it, but they're so good. There's coffee in there, there's ice cream in there, there's some alcohol. You can see him kind of putting on a bit of a show. It really is a unique experience. You get yourself a nice warmed up cup of coffee and a little bit of sugar around the edge. You get some alcohol in there. It's a nice little treat. So when you are at Palace Resorts, get yourself a Mayan coffee. Now, I wouldn't be doing anyone any favors if I didn't show you a way to work off all this great food that they have at Playacar Palace. Now, here's the gym. So It's not the biggest. It doesn't have the best view. You're looking at the atrium, but it is a complete gym. Has everything you need, all your cardio, all your weights, different machines. Sure, there's places to go walking along Fifth Ave and the beach, but if you want to have your own private workout, this guy was the only guy in there for a couple of days. So the gym is all yours. So in wrapping up my review, I just wanted to bring out a few things. Some of the cons, I guess. It is a family resort, but there is nothing really for kids to do. There's no water park, there's no arcade, nothing like that. It is a small resort. Again, kids might feel confined, but being small, that might be a good pro or a con, depends how you look at it. And again, even just as a family or as a couple, there really is not much for activity options. Entertainment seems to be repeated. There's not much variety. It's the same shows over the years. So if you've been to Palace Resorts and been to other ones, you know that there's the Michael Jackson show, there's the fire show, there's the circus, and it also almost seems to be the same thing all the time. Now the pros for me, Playacar Palace is right in Playa del Carmen, so it has that in-town vibe. You're not stuck out 10 minutes out of a town and you have to drive or whatever else like that. You are in town. It has the absolute best beach front of all the resorts we have ever been to. Shopping is only minutes away at Fifth Avenue. There is a ferry, just a 2-minute walk to Cozumel. It is very intimate. You can build a rapport with the employees, like our friend Israel. He has been there for over 15 years. He was in a video I did back in 2016. So he's been there a long time, and I remembered him, and he thought that was just the greatest thing. So out of all the resorts we've been to as far as Palace goes, from beach, sun, moon, like all three places at Moon, and Cozumel, I find Playacar Palace to be the absolute best of the Palace Resort Company.